My long-term forecast is it's going to go to 13 million over 21 years.
Going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
And so we'll import Chinese-based CBDC technology. So it's going to be CBDC in a box provided to you by the People's Bank of China.
But every stock, every bond, every currency, every commodity, every piece of art, every private business, every piece of real estate will eventually be a token on a blockchain, an entry on a ledger, permanent and immutable. We will have truth instead of trust, and we will save over $7 trillion a year. 6 to 8% of global GDP is wasted by the friction of the trust industry that's necessary when you have dual entry accounting. With triple entry accounting, which is what a blockchain is, we get rid of all of that friction. It's a beautiful future.
Like what you see in China and their social credit scoring systems, right? If we get identity wrong, it could be a tool to enslave humanity. And if we get it right, it could be a tool to liberate humanity. And as an American, I'm obviously rooting for the one that's on the side of freedom.
Bitcoin is an international asset. And also, I do believe the role of crypto is, it's digitizing gold.
I actually believe this technology is going to be very important. Look at it. We have been part of the huge revolution in investing through ETFs. We believe that ETFs will be changing the whole way we invest. Many people still use it as a means, people are investing it for indexing. No, the majority of people who are putting money in in ETFs are active investors that are buying exposure. The entire bond market is being transformed as we talk right now. I believe the next generation for markets, the next generation for securities will be tokenization of securities. And if we could have that distributed ledger that we know every beneficial owner, every beneficial seller, we all have our code of who's buying, who's selling, instantaneous settlement. And think about it, it changes the whole ecosystem.
Chinese bank ICBC has been hit by a ransomware attack, and the U.S. Treasury market, as a result of that, has been disrupted. This, according to the Financial Times. We're going to get more right now with Bloomberg's Shonali Basak. Shonali, what do we know?
Listen, we have the Financial Times now reporting that ICBC, one of China's largest banks here, was hit with a ransomware attack. And remember, they're a very significant intermediary in the Treasury market. The SIFMA has told its members that this has been part of the reason here that the system is kind of clogged up, if you will, during that auction that we saw a little bit before. The attack had prevented ICBC, according to the Financial Times, from settling Treasury trades on behalf of other market participants. A large executive at a major bank also telling the paper that such a large party on the fixed income clearing corp creates major concerns, potentially impacting the liquidity of Treasury markets.
Now, it was not just a poor auction. It was absolutely lousy, and when the dealers have to step in to save a treasury auction, that's a rare occurrence.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works, because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the NWO book and the Crypto Teacher book. The NWO book shows you how the world really works, and especially in the times that we're in right now, it's definitely time for you to wake up out of that sleep. And in 2025, the NWO is going to turn on that alarm clock. It's up to you whether you wake up or not, whether you're going to hit that snooze button. Remember, my people perish from the lack of knowledge because they reject it. And guys, we're going to see stablecoin regulation, which is the foundation of this new digital economy. And it sets up down the road 2028, 2029 for that free money. And then also, of course, in the first quarter of 2025, we always get a correction. But we have trillions of dollars sitting on the sideline in money market accounts. And then plus, we know the Fed is going to cut rates. Not a lot this year, but they're definitely going to cut rates. So I see us getting a correction and then moving back up. And then we have the two powerhouses, China and the U.S., will step up these tariffs on each other. And of course, guys, that's going to hit certain parts of the market. But then we also have the hacks. We have the Birdman. We have the drums are beaten and more movies to come, as we can see. And inflation is going to stay sticky and layoffs are going to step up while they move in all this automation. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. And also, guys, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, much love to those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon. Much love. Keep it coming. Guys, if you're not a part of the Patreon, make sure you're donating to the channel through the actual Cash App. But guys, this next Bitcoin and crypto bull run is going to be a utility run. So you want to make sure you have the cryptos that have real utility. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores. Keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
And we have Bitcoin and crypto moving up. We knew the bounce back would happen in crypto, but we see stocks taking a beating. And the only thing we have to do is look at yield rates. And we see the Trump trade wiped out on the stock market. It is all gone. And we're going to get into the reason more later on in this video. But guys, make sure you're paying attention to the actual indicators. We have yield rates rising, and we're going to go over that jobs report later on in the video. We have the dollar strong, and we see that hurting the emerging markets, and then also Europe. And then we have volume and crypto right now down. We have Tether and USDC. We have Circle minute 250 million USDC on the Solana blockchain. And then, guys, we have the Fed. Repo at 168 billion yesterday. Make sure you're pulling that on a daily basis during the week. And we had the jobs report come out today. And yes, the jobs report is strong, but guys, we know it's going to be strong due to the holidays. But then this also gives the Fed the reason to pause, keeping rates higher for longer. And we know that is destroying this legacy market. So this fourth industrial revolution can rise. And we see the bond market rumbling. You have the UK, the gilt. You also have the biggest manipulator, China, halting bond purchases to support the yuan. And this should not be a surprise to anyone who follows this channel. I've told you the first quarter, we were going to take that beating. Only thing we have to do is watch out for Janet Yellen to see if she pulls off anything before her exit. But yield rates are rising and it is crushing stocks. But the Fed is not going to do anything because they're going to say the job market is strong and inflation is still sticky while this economy is crumbling. And when these stocks take a hit, we know 401ks, pension plans take a hit. But we'll get a correction this quarter. Next quarter, I definitely see the Fed stepping in, cutting rates, and then we know the narrative will change in the media. Layoffs will pick up, inflation will come down, allowing the Fed to cut rates, and then, of course, stocks will move back up due to liquidity. But remember, there's only a few sectors that are getting all the money. The stock market, cryptos are all ran by an algorithm. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. Now we have the U.S. Senate as its first ever crypto subcommittee. Fortunately, the sheep are asleep, and we know the NWO builds. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have the Bitcoin and Ethereum spot ETFs, BlackRock, Fidelity, and Grayscale. Bitcoin and Ethereum spot ETFs right now are up. Now getting over into a little crypto news. We have Binance lists 3 new AI tokens. And of course, the price pumps. But guys, we know we're going to have these pumps and dumps when it comes to AI. AI will get pushed to an all-time high. We know the narrative. We know what's around the corner, and that's the 4th industrial revolution. But when it comes to stocks and cryptos, whether you're in a bear market or bull market, nothing goes straight up, nothing goes straight down. You'll have your pumps and dumps. But we know the goal, and that's the digital economy. Now we have Bybit will temporarily suspend crypto trading in India until cleared from financial regulators. Also, we have Synthetics leaves V3 perpetual market on Arbitrum to focus solely on Coinbase's base network. And lastly, we Tether taps AI filmmakers to boost brand presence. And yes, guys, you heard that correct. Remember, your life is an illusion and TV is your reality. And when it comes to these AI films, they can create people that look just like me and you that are not even real. They look real, but they're not even real people. And the 4th industrial revolution, you won't be able to trust the eyes or ears. Remember, they have ears, but they do not hear. They have eyes, but they do not see. And we know the sheep don't hear or see as it is right now. So just imagine when this 4th industrial revolution kicks off and we have quantum computing and the metaverse, and they get that free money to sit at home, the sheep are going to be in trouble. Remember, during the C word, we've already seen the simulation done, getting that free money airdrop to them. But little do the people know that money is programmable, telling you what, when, and how to buy, and you have 3 to 6 months to spend it or poof, it's gone. And we know that is biblical. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, because he knows when it comes to the NWO, it's all planned out. But that's all I have for you. Don't forget about the books. Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance. Do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The stock channel, guys. Don't forget to go like, subscribe, spread everywhere. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, get on stocks, the Seaver, the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Drama Team save the village. Part 2. King Yahshua and Grandma King save New York. From COVID 33, Part 3. King Yahshua and Grandma King goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.